Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Different video today to the usual. Over the course of the last 6 months, probably even a little bit longer since we've started to see a rapid decline in the markets, I've been talking about assets that I've held in the past and the assets that I'm accumulating ready for that next cycle. And I have been accumulating assets, but the only ones I've been talking about are the ones on my channel. I've got a new asset here which is a low cap, which really stands out as a fundamentally strong asset for the future. We won't be talking about fundamentals in this video. I just want to run over some of the tokenomics and do a little bit of chart analysis to see at some levels where we could potentially buy. But I love this project so far from everything that I've seen, and I'm really interested in talking to you guys more about it. But just a quick brief headline here: Web3 technology reimagined. So Kondux is a virtual design lab for artists, brands and manufacturers. They provide resources to bridge creativity and technology together. Loads of information on a website which we're not going to run through today. A highly comprehensive roadmap. But like I say, I just want to talk about mainly the tokenomics and the asset itself. And we've got data here back to February 15, 2022. So you're talking 7 months ago now since this asset's been around. I'm not sure if that will have a launch date potentially, but we'll take a look at it on future videos. But it is an asset that I've started to buy, and I started to buy, it will probably end of July, maybe beginning of August some point before that pump up, and then it's come back down to around the same level. So about level pegging on that buy, but like I say, it's an asset I'm potentially looking to start accumulating over the next few months. Looking at the left hand side here, we can see liquidity, volume, but some of these assets are slightly wrong. We've got a market cap at 4.8 million, and holders is correct. If you just look on to Etherscan here, we've got holders 1,328. That is going to be correct because it is by Etherscan. But one thing that is slightly wrong is I've just bringing a graphic here on the left hand side. This information here is wrong on market cap, which is due to the fact that the tokens in circulation is slightly wrong too. So if we look on here, so on CoinGecko, you can see that circulating supply is 7.4 trillion. That is actually incorrect. We are including overlocked tokens there. And if you're looking at a market cap, obviously that's going to be wrong as well. There's around 3 trillion in circulation according to a graphic released by the team. A total of 10 trillion, which is correct. That is the correct total maximum supply. But yeah, around 3 trillion is in circulation. So you're going to deduct that by at least, the market cap's going to be around $2 million. So that is crazy how low that market cap is. It has been a lot higher. If you're looking at the market cap now there, that's obviously half of that. All-time high, we've been up to 576, so we're 88% down from all-time highs. If you look at the vast majority of assets which have been around for 10 years or 2 months, most are most are struggling just due to market conditions, and not many people are wanting to buy. And usually when the market's like this, it is a time to buy, going completely against your beliefs. Back in 2018, not a man, his dog or a soul wanted to buy any assets. Once Bitcoin hit the floor in 2018 around November, it started that long rise up to the top. People didn't buy back then, but going against your beliefs, it was the best time to buy. So Kondux, as it is, ticket KNDX, currently at, I'm not going to read that price out, but you can see for yourself there, up 5.2% today. But mainly we want to have a look at the charts really and see what the charts are saying to us, because if you're looking at this now, you can see this will be my all-time high, so we'll mark that up with a nice horizontal ray, and that will give us an area to target in the future. Up at that region there, like I say, let's see if CoinGecko is right here. If we look at a price range from the very highs to the current price, well, that's showing 69% down, so that must be a little bit different to Gecko. I think Gecko must be slightly off, but yeah, price there is currently, let's call it 70% from those all-time highs down at current level. And we are looking like we are sat on a nice level of support. If you look at this area here, it was a major support back in March, February, before we went on to create new all-time highs. But then it was a level of resistance here. And we're currently sat in this area here, which you could say we're just starting to get back above that support level now. So let's see what goes on. In terms of Fibonacci, if you look at the entire move from the bottom to the top, we've done a 61% retracement, and if you ever watch my videos, I always look to buy on a 618 level. So if you just get rid of that box now, you can see we've come down and tested that 618 to an absolute T. It's crazy that we've come down to that level and then we're starting to react. And if you put any indicator on or any Fibonacci on any chart that's gone up and start to come down, that 618 level is a good buy. But things can always go lower, so just be prepared for that. And if this did go lower, I think it's one of those assets I will be throwing my kitchen sink at the 786 level around here. You can see all this area here where it was pretty much trading sideways, and then we had a nice bounce below and then push back up. That is an area where you could consider too, which is around that 4172. If you look at the end, the last 4 digits, 4172 could be an area where the price could potentially drop down to if we do get further selling across the entire market, or even just some selling within this asset itself. So for me personally, I have started to buy here, and I will ladder orders down if we do come down to that region. I mean, if we don't and we start pushing up, and then you're going to look at the next rejection from this level, because once we start pushing up to this region here, you are going to get rejections and probably come back down. So use these Fibonacci's as your friend, use them as levels where you could potentially look to load up, but don't take it too seriously. I mean, if you look at an asset at a $2 market cap and you're trying to skim buy orders to the exact cent or microcent, you might not get them hit all the time. So for me personally, I think this is a good time to buy now. Given the fact that the market can go down, that's a risky take with investing. And for me personally, I've started to buy assets. I know potentially due to market conditions and global economics uncertainties, things can just keep heading down and down. But for me, if you're buying assets that you fundamentally believe in, why not? Why not start allocating a little bit of capital? Because long term, whether that's 6 months, a year or 2 years, things will start to pick back up. When crypto starts buzzing around again and we start to see assets like this with strength of impeccable fundamentals, then you're really going to start to see some growth across the spectrum. And for me, assets that I'm involved in, NFTs, in metaverse, in bridging that gap between the real world and virtual reality, some of these assets are really going to take off. And we've already had the rebrand of Facebook to Meta. They are going to lead the charge in the metaverse. We've got major assets in cryptocurrency that are pushing the boat forward in terms of metaversal assets. So take a look at Kondux, KNDX ticker, is an ETH asset. So go and have a look. In the future, I will do some fundamental analysis, and we'll take a look through all of the technicals and basics, what's in the white paper and what they are offering. But today, just some thoughts on where you could potentially buy. Like I say, $2 million market cap is insane. You're getting some of these assets down at these prices, it could be a game changer for your portfolio. So that's going to do it for today. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.